Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Friday, January the 26th. We've got 8 games tonight on Friday night, so it should be a fun slate, plenty of games. I got 3 early player props, guys, that I do want to share with you in this video that I do like, taking a first look at the board on Thursday night. As always, we're going to talk through each one of these 3 plays and share why I like them. Before we do get started though, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you guys have not yet, and also if you are new to Prizepicks and if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up for Prizepicks, and you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. And I do want to also shout out Sleeper. We do have a partnership with Sleeper as well, and if you guys don't have an account over on Sleeper, you can download the Sleeper app either on the App Store if you have an iPhone or on the Google Play Store if you have an Android. They do have an app for both. Download that app, make a deposit, and when you use promo code NOAH over on Sleeper, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $500. Now, if you don't know what Sleeper is, they're a pick'em DFS app similar to Prizepicks and a lot of the other DFS pick'em apps you see around the industry. You can win up to 100x your money over on Sleeper. They offer a multiplier payout system, so what that means is the payouts you get on a certain entry, it all depends on what picks you're putting in there. Let's say, like, for example, I think like the even line on Sleeper is like 1.75x. So like you could put 2 plays together that are like 1.75 or 1.76x. You would get like 3x payout for that. But they do offer plays with higher payouts. There's certain plays like, for example, with NBA, you can take like triple-double props, like double-double props. Those offer obviously a higher payout because they don't have, they're not as likely to hit, but you can still take those on Sleeper. You can also take players to not get a double-double, not get a triple-double for, a lesser payout. But if you guys do want to check out Sleeper, again, sign up, use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up for Sleeper, get your first deposit matched up to $500. But yeah, guys, we got 3 player props to talk through for Friday's slate. I do want to recap the 2 plays that we gave out in Thursday's video before we talk through today's plays. So we gave out 2 picks Thursday. One of them hit, but one of them didn't. And it really sucks because the play that didn't hit was Jalen Brunson over 27.5 points. His line got bumped up to 28.5. Felt like we got some really good value there. Brunson, he had 21 points, after the third quarter, and he got no minutes in the fourth quarter because the game was a massive blowout. The Knicks, I think they won by like 30. I think OG Anunoby played a few minutes in the fourth quarter, but pretty much none of the starters besides OG played in the fourth quarter. Brunson only played like 26 minutes. So that was obviously very frustrating, but we did hit on Kobe White over 21.5 points. Kobe White had a pretty good game, played huge minutes, I think put up like 25 points, went over his points prop. So hopefully you guys at least tailed one of the 2 plays. I know, when we give out 2 picks and one of them hits but one of them doesn't hit, it's not very helpful if you're playing on Prizepicks, because obviously on Prizepicks you need both picks to hit. But maybe there's people out there, I don't know if you guys do, but maybe there's people out there that use these picks on like sports betting sites and you can bet them straight. Hopefully if you do that, if you did that on Thursday, you were at least able to make a little bit of money or maybe get a little bit of your money back. But I've got 3 picks that I like for Friday's slate, and let's go ahead and talk through them. So the first play that I like we're going to take a look at is going to be Alperen Şengün, and the prop that I like here for Şengün is going to be over 33.5 points plus rebounds. So let's take a look at what Şengün's been doing lately. He's been having some big games, playing really, really big minutes as of late. If you look at the minutes lately for Şengün, he's been playing like 34, 35 minutes, in their close games. He's actually been playing more than that. So over their last 4 games, honestly, I don't know if any of these games even went to overtime. I think maybe one of them did. I think the game against Utah did go to overtime, where he had 51 PRA. But their last 4 games, Şengün has played 40, 42, 36, and 39, 40 minutes. Again, I think the Portland game might have went to overtime too. But still, like, he's playing like 34, 35 minutes right now in competitive games. This game against Charlotte has a 5.5 point spread, so it projects to be competitive. And the matchup here is about as good as it gets. The Hornets this season, they have been killed by big men. They've been killed by centers just throughout the last few seasons. If you look at what they've allowed to the center position, giving up the most points per game to centers, giving up the second most rebounds to centers. The Hornets, they have the worst defensive rating in the league. Like, this team is horrible defensively, and they also give up plenty of points in the paint, which is where Şengün can do a lot of his scoring. The Hornets do allow, I believe, the 8th most points in the paint this season. So it is a really, really good matchup here for Şengün. He's been playing huge minutes lately. The roll's been really good. The rebounding numbers have been really good. Like over his last few games, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 24 points, 12 rebounds, 37 points, 14 rebounds, 18 points, 10 rebounds. He's got a double-double now in 4 straight games and 5 out of his last 6 games. I don't even mind taking the over on 39.5 PRA, but obviously if you take that, you're hoping Şengün gets at least 6 assists, which, I don't know if that's something that I want to bet on. I would think, Şengün averages 5 assists per game. If you want to take PRA, that's fine, but I like points plus rebounds the most here. Şengün's heavily favored to go over his rebound prop of 9.5. Prizepicks, they don't have a rebound prop up for Şengün besides the Goblin, which, if you take this, it's a lower payout. But he's heavily favored to go over 9.5 rebounds. And I think Juice is slightly favoring the over on his points prop as well at 23.5. I like a lot of Şengün's props here. I like a lot of his overs today. But I think points plus rebounds is my favorite. Just love the matchup here for Şengün. He's had a lot of success against the Hornets as well over their last few meetings. If you look at the 2 games where he's faced Charlotte and he's played over 30 minutes, he played 39 minutes against Charlotte last season, had 24 points, 12 rebounds. He had 6 assists in that game as well. And then he also faced Charlotte last season, played 32 minutes, had 14 points, 21 rebounds, and 3 assists. Now, he did face Charlotte once this season, but only played 27 minutes. He did have 19 points and 7 rebounds in those 27 minutes. But given how many minutes Şengün's been playing lately, I think we have to project him for probably like 33, 34 minutes here. And if you're going to give me 33, 34 minutes from Şengün in this matchup, I like my chances of getting 30 or 34 points plus rebounds. And if you look on DraftKings Sportsbook right now, they do have this points plus rebounds prop pretty heavily favored to go over -130 on DK Sportsbook right now, favoring the over on Şengün's points plus rebounds. So that's the first play I like for tonight. Next play I like, we're going to take a look at. We're going to go back to a LaMelo Ball prop. I know LaMelo, he let us down on, I think it was Wednesday when they faced the Pistons, had a pretty tough game. I took his over points plus assists that day. Well, today I'm going to be looking at his assist prop, 7.5 assists for LaMelo, and I like the over here as well. So LaMelo, this season, he's been averaging, I think, around 8 assists per game, and you got to think, he's played a lot of games this season with Terry Rozier and with Gordon Hayward. Obviously, Terry Rozier is no longer on the team, and Gordon Hayward has been injured for a while. Gordon Hayward remains out, and if you look at his numbers this season, without Terry Rozier and without Gordon Hayward, LaMelo Ball has an assist percentage nearly 45%, 44.9, pretty much 45% assist percentage this season with with Rozier and Gordon Hayward off the floor. And if we look at last game against Detroit, that was without Terry Rozier. LaMelo did only have 7 assists in that game, so he did go under this assist prop last game, but he had 19 potential assists. So he had plenty of assist opportunities. He had 12 assists that were blown because of missed shots. That can happen. Obviously, the Hornets, they're not the best offensive team. They're going to miss plenty of shots, but the assist opportunities are going to be there for LaMelo without Rozier, as much as he's going to handle the ball. And we saw that lately with him having 19 potential assists. If you're going to give me 18, 19 potential assists for LaMelo again, I think we've got a pretty good chance of getting 8 assists if the Hornets can just shoot a little bit better from the field. If they can just shoot a little bit better on LaMelo's assist. I don't think this matchup's great against Houston. Houston last season and in previous seasons has been really bad defensively, but this season the Rockets have been way better defensively. So I don't love the matchup here for LaMelo, but again, the role is just so good right now without Terry Rozier. The usage is through the roof, and the assist percentage is through the roof as well without Rozier and without Gordon Hayward this season. And there was a stretch of games in early November when Terry Rozier was out, and I think LaMelo, he averaged like over 16 potential assists per game in the games he played without Rozier earlier this season. And it's worth noting Gordon Hayward played a lot of those games. Now without Gordon Hayward and without Rozier, I mean, you're taking those are 2 good ball handlers that can can take assist opportunities away from LaMelo. Now without those guys, I mean, it's just going to be LaMelo out there doing all the facilitating. So I like the over on 7.5 assists here for LaMelo, and sportsbook odds are also favoring the over on this prop. On DK Sportsbook right now, this prop is -130, favored to go over, and then on Pinnacle, it's -135. So both DK Sportsbook and Pinnacle, 2 sharp sportsbooks, are favoring the over on this LaMelo assist prop. So that's the second play I like for tonight. And then the third and final play we're going to take a look at, we're going to look at a Damian Lillard prop. We're going to look at his assist prop of 6.5. and we're going to take the under here, so less than 6.5 assists for Damian Lillard. So let's talk about why I like this under for Lillard. If you look at his recent games as of late, he has gone over this line in 3 out of his last 5 games. But now that he is sharing the floor more with Giannis and more with Chris Middleton, that's just going to take away his assist opportunities. And this is a really bad matchup against the Cavs. These teams have already played 3 times this season, and Lillard did go under this assist prop in all 3 games against Cleveland. We just saw these teams play in their last matchup against on January 24th. I think that was Wednesday, and Dame had 4 assists in that game. In his 3 games against Cleveland this season, he's had 4, 5, and 4 assists. So he has, again, gone under this assist prop in all those games. This season, Lillard, he is second on the team, and I believe second on the team. Let me pull it up real quick. Lillard is, let's see. He is second on the team in potential assists, averaging 10.7 potential assists per game. But this assist prop does feel a little bit high for Lillard. I mean, if he's only going to average 10, 11 potential assists, on average, players convert about half of their potentials into actual assists. You can have scenarios like last game with LaMelo Ball where the team misses a lot of shots and LaMelo doesn't get a lot of his assists converted. But more times than not, if a player has 12 potential assists, they're going to average about 6 assists per game. Well, Lillard this season, he's been averaging nearly 7 assists per game on only 10.7 potential assists. So he's kind of run hot to average as many assists as he has. And you look at as of late, I think the potentials have been down for Lillard lately. He's over their last 5 games, he's averaging 10.4 potentials. Last game when he had 4 assists, he only had 5 potential assists last game. Giannis had 18 potential assists. Now, clearly, that's not something you can just expect to happen every game. But the ball is in Giannis's hands so much. He's a guy that can facilitate. Chris Middleton's a guy that can handle the ball as well. And now that Chris Middleton's playing full minutes, he's another player that could just take assist opportunities away from Dame. Plus, the matchup's really bad. Cleveland, again, they've kept Lillard under this line in all 3 of their matchups this season. Cleveland is allowing the fewest assists per game to the point guard position. There's enough things working against Lillard here for me to take this under. And on DA Sportsbook right now, they have this under favored -125, and Pinnacle actually has this under favored, I think -150 last time I checked. Right now on Pinnacle, under 6.5 assists for Lillard is -152. So Pinnacle, one of the sharpest, if not the sharpest sportsbook, is heavily favoring the under on this Dame assist prop at -152. So I will definitely take that on Prizepicks, where again, you're not having to lay that juice. It's the fixed payout on Prizepicks. Everything pays out the same. So anytime you can find props that are -150, -160, if you can find those on Prizepicks, you typically want to be playing those. So these are 3 picks, guys, that I do like for Friday's NBA slate. Alperen Sengun, more than 33.5 points plus rebounds. LaMelo Ball, more than 7.5 assists. And Damian Lillard, less than 6.5 assists. If you guys are telling me on these 3 plays, let's hopefully hit all 3 of these plays and make some money tonight. As always, I appreciate you guys watching the videos, supporting the content. Hit that like button down below if you did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And again, if you guys don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH when you sign up for Prizepicks and get your first deposit matched up to $100. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks for watching the video. As always, we'll see you guys in the next one.